Hey guys, this is Sean, aka Tiger Mask, coming back at you again with part 6 today of the Making Music with Music Maker Jam series, Bob Ross project. So I'm letting this play as I'm talking, kind of giving an overview of what we've done so far. Um, we've learned how to use the application. We've covered adding in instruments, controlling some of the volumes, managing the key that we play in, timing of the loops, measures, things of that nature. What we need to look at now is where we're going to go with this song after our transition. Do we want to have sort of a second building to this song, or do we want to kind of end it now? Again, this is all up to you, and it kind of depends on what sort of style you're working with. Since we're doing sort of a house beat, we could just keep letting this one track go for 8-10 minutes, no problem. I don't know if I'm going to do that with this, but it's definitely something we can be considerate of. One thing I want to point out is nothing we've done is really set in stone. That's the beauty of this application. It's the beauty of any of the music production applications. Until you hit that record button, you can make as many changes as you want to. So that's what we're going to keep doing. This is where we've gotten to. We've got this key chord change. Now what we might want to do with that is, let's take where that piano ends. So we're going to go ahead and copy this. Where does the piano end there? So the piano ends on an F. So let's start there. But we won't use the piano. Shorten that up. I think we're going to turn the piano off, and let's see what else we've got to work with. Now see, with the way things have been going so far, we could use this, but that would completely change sort of the feel of the song, I think. So I don't know if we want to go with something like that, but I think something like this might work. But we need something to go with it. Well, let's add it in. So yeah, that only takes up about half of our time. Let's see what else we can add. And something we have to be really careful about right here is we have to make sure we don't change the entire feel of the song super quickly. We don't want to go from something like this and see just right there too how quickly that transition occurred without any sort of like proper goodbye. I don't know how to put it, but the ghost needs to stay in just a little bit longer, but much quieter, so you still hear it, but it goes away. And we can kind of cheat the transition from Ghost 2 to Ghost 3 because we're keeping the new guitar on the same key. It's not coming in with any sort of different key or anything like that. But we might be in a bit of a stuck situation. But we also have to look. We've gone quite a long length as far as this song is concerned. Something else we can consider is just ending the song now, or actually transitioning into a whole other song. So it'll end up sounding like two different songs completely combined together through a similar drum beat, a similar bass line, and you just get all of this new feel and vibe to it. And what we would do is we'd make another one of these, bring this in. We would probably almost completely dial out this runner sequence, this that's always been there. We're gonna probably want to lower that down and maybe bring in this this different kind of, where was it? And we won't be doing that. Now I gotta find out where. So now what we can do is, what we want to do is, let's kind of keep that sort of islandy theme we got going. We're going to turn off this. We're probably going to lower the drums down to much less. We don't need so much funky beat. Let's see what that sounds like. So see, now we've got this sort of wild deviation that we've gone on here, where we were sort of in a piano and a much more rigid feel to a more casual kind of musical exploration, or whatever you want to call it. I don't know. We're experimenting. Let's see where this goes. So that's what we've got so far. This part can completely go away. I didn't realize that I had accomplished that same task here. So now that we've got this, we want to add a bass, but we probably want it to be kind of calm and a little bit. I don't think that's going to fit. That might. Yeah, that's not bad. So let's see how that goes. Let's see how that goes. So now we've got this whole new rhythm going on, a nice simple guitar strung, a little pleek plock it says, and a nice little bass line. Where we want to go from here is probably want to start our descending action or closing lines type thing as far as this song goes, or we actually do draw it out into a whole nother song within this sample set. Either one is totally viable. Really, if we wanted to end this song, we might have backed up to around here and started to fade out. But I kind of like how it's sort of growing into something else. So we're gonna stick with it. Um, let's see what we got again. Okay. What I think we want to add in is another little melody or something, actually. We could also throw in some vocals. Now, there was one thing here. I'm not too thrilled with the vocal options that are available. Some sweat like a man, like them, and they like me. In Music
Il
Maker
me
Jam.
disait toujours des mots d'amour.
You and bone that you break, every bruise, every ache, it will heal cause it's you. That's just not me. I don't feel it. So let's go ahead and play our song. I'm kind of thinking this. And what we're going to do is we're going to use that synth to end the song. So we've got this bit. We're going to add another bit. We're going to start bringing down all the volumes. Just a bit. You know, just sort of kind of get it quieting down. We want to make sure we don't make this too long. So. And then a way I like to end tracks is to just start removing the instruments one at a time. Or one or two at a time. So what we'll probably do is we'll make another one. We'll go in here. We'll take out the simple strum and maybe the bass. Let's see how that sounds. I like this better. Okay. So instead of taking out the bass, we're going to take out the drums completely. And then what we might do is we'll leave it like that. But we'll add one more. And we'll just take out this. And this will be the end of our song, essentially. So you can see this whole transition go like this. And of course, you don't want it to just cut off at the end, but I'll show you how to fix that too. So now that we've done all this, the next episode is just going to be about recording this track and then discussing what all you can do to move this into other mediums for more editing and mixing and mastering after the fact. So thanks for watching. Like, subscribe, thumbs up, thumbs down, all the same stuff as always. And again, thanks for watching and have a good day. Bye.